All right, welcome back, everybody, to Rome, and we have got a blockbuster quarterfinal. We already had one earlier today. Gauff beats Andreeva, but now Sabalenka Zheng. Now, it hasn't been a great matchup when they're played, but I don't know. This is the first time, and maybe this is the time, that Sabalenka is troubled by Zheng, and Zheng maybe gets her win. We haven't really watched Zheng this year. It feels like we haven't watched her at all. She's barely been around, but here we are. Here we are. So let's see what happens. Let's see if this is going to be a banger. Lady thought to drop the hammer, you reckon? Okay. We'll find out. We will find out. Okay. Oh, puppy. All right. Who will win with an Italian? Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, Sabalenka, she is on court. Thank you, Chad. Hang on 1 second. All right. Gauff will win Rome, I think. Okay. Cool. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's see how Zheng does in this one, because she is the one that struggles in this match. 6-0 in favor of Sabalenka. But Zheng has been competitive in some of those matches. She's gotten a set off Sabalenka only the one time. That was back in Wuhan last year. They've played once this year. They played in Miami. It was a straight set to win to Sabalenka, but the second set was close. So on a clay court, first time meeting, and it's a slow clay court. So you would say that this is Zheng's best chance against Sabalenka. Not Sabalenka's best surface. She's not bad on clay, but it's not her best surface compared to a Miami fast court or even a Wuhan. But Zheng also is an Olympic gold medalist on clay. So this might actually be Zheng's best chance of getting her first win. And if she can't beat Sabalenka here, I don't know where she's going to beat Sabalenka. Because, yeah. This feels like the best opportunity. And if you can beat Swiatek on clay, then Zheng's got to think, well, hell, I could probably try and beat her here too. All right. Watch the Superman trailer? No, I'm good. Hey, Hadar, thank you for the 36 months. Appreciate it. All right, winner of this place, Coco Gauff. Tomorrow, semi-finals day. Paolini versus Stearns. Gauff versus winner of this match. All right. Gauff looks locked in. Yeah. She does. What's my prediction for Sinner versus Rude? Probably Sinner. Who wins this? I think Sabalenka wins. I think Sabalenka will win in 3. By the way, chat, we're only 15 people away from 238k. So thank you for that. We're very close to 240, which is kind of crazy. Can Alcaraz take number 2 spot with the championship this week? I think he's already taken number 2 spot. Doesn't matter what. He could lose tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Or he could lose and it doesn't matter. He is already confirmed number 2. Was Andreeva losing her mojo recently? No. I mean, probably just not. I mean, she won all the matches on hard courts and then she's losing on clay. So, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be too worried. I mean, she's on clay. It seems to be she's not playing as well as maybe expected, but she still was very, very good on the hard court. So if she starts playing bad on hard courts, when we get back to hard courts, then maybe talk about it then. But she also lost to Coco, who she's never beaten. So in the last 2 tournaments, she lost to Gauff in both tournaments. So I mean, if you're losing to Coco and she's one of your worst nightmares, I mean, what can you do? Yeah, she lost quarterfinals, exactly. Both times to Gauff in Madrid and Rome. And then she lost a random match in Stuttgart, but I think she lost to Alexandra, right? And Alexandra kind of went on a run. So, yeah, I wouldn't be that worried. Like, yeah, she lost to Alexandra, who made the semifinals that week. So, yeah. I wouldn't be too concerned about Andreeva. She's doing fine. Will the slower court advantage for Zheng? Maybe. I think it's Zheng's best chance to win this for sure. All right. Zheng was struggling with her serve a lot yesterday. Okay. Who's your bet to the next round? I think Sabalenka wins. Gauff versus Andreeva was a great match. I think Gauff will win the whole thing. Okay. This is their first meeting on clay. That is true. Sabalenka won the toss, selected to serve. So let's see what happens. I think if Zheng's ever going to beat Sabalenka, it's on this court right now. This is the chance. This is her opportunity. All right. Here we go. Who's winning this one, chat? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go with Sabalenka in 3. I reckon she'll clutch it out, but I think Zheng will make her work for this. But I'm going to go Sabalenka in 3. That is my prediction. That is what I am predicting. Okay, here we go. Sabalenka serving. Sabalenka serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Zheng. Return goes to forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng forehand goes long, and it's 15-love. First point, Sabalenka. Sabalenka in 3 sets, 3.5 hours. Please, God, don't say that. Please, for the love of all things, we don't want a 3-hour match because I don't want to go to, because Zverev and Musetti is going to be 3 hours, and I don't want to go to bed at 10 a.m. I don't want to go to bed at 10 a.m. today. I want to go to bed at a reasonable hour so that I can wake up in the afternoon and actually do something with my day before I have to stream later. Going to bed at 10 a.m., I'll save that for the French Open and Wimbledon. French Open, I'm going to have to go to bed at 10 a.m. As Zheng in the net, 30-love. I can't do it yet. It's too soon. And I want to go watch. I want to go to the hardware store so I can start building a DVD shelf. If that goes in the net, it goes over the net from Zheng, off the tape, 30-15. I've designed a DVD shelf that is reminiscent of a video store, so I want to build that. I want to buy the material for it. There's a default second serve. Going to the footy. I might go to the footy on Saturday night. They're playing. I won't have to stream. I don't think I'll have to stream until like past midnight, so I might go to the footy on Saturday. Back into backhand rally. Sabalenka into the forehand of Zheng. Forehand from Sabalenka. Into the net. 30-all. What time do hardware stores close? Late, early, like 5. But I don't. If I go to bed at 10, I'm not going to wake up until like 7 p.m. 30-all. Nice, like a blockbuster. Yeah. Like I want to do a DVD shelf like a blockbuster video. As we return now the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand from Zheng to the forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng on the stretch goes wide. And Sabalenka 40-30. 40-30. And I also want to go to the thrift store to find some more DVDs. 40-30. And Sabalenka serves a fault. Second serve. DVD or Blu-ray? I'm starting off by buying DVDs, and then I'll maybe upgrade to Blu-ray eventually. As the backhand return to the backhand of Sabalenka. Sabalenka gets out. Deuce. Because DVDs are like really cheap. So if I get DVDs, and then I will just like upgrade down the track. All right, we return now to the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand from Zheng. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. And Zheng forehand to the backhand of Sabalenka. Into the slice of Zheng. Zheng in the net. And it's advantage Sabalenka. Nice to have hobbies. Yeah. I just want to see if I can I don't know. I don't know. I just think streaming services are just not doing it. They're getting a bit just, you know. I have all the Harry Potters on DVD. Yeah, I've got to collect those as well. Backhand return. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand from Zheng. Into the net. It's 1-love. 1-love. Physical media always wins. Yeah. I mean, streaming's fine, but I found myself having like 7 different streaming services, and I watch one show on each, maybe. And then I forget to delete them, and I've just got a streaming service that I'm not using, and money is like I'm losing $15 a month for no reason. So I've decided to scrap all the streaming services and start a collection of DVDs. And then if I need to watch something on, like let's say Stranger Things Season 5 comes out, of course I'm going to watch that, right? Can't wait for that to come out. I'll watch Netflix for that. But until then, if I'm going to watch anything, I'm just going to watch. I'll pick out a DVD, or I'll go to the thrift store and try and find one that I haven't seen before, like a movie I haven't seen. Instead of like having Netflix say, "Hey, have you watched this documentary about serial killers?" Or, "Hey, have you seen this documentary about, whatever?" Or, "Hey, have you seen this? You should watch all of these things that these TV shows that we made." And I'm like, I want to let me decide what I want to watch. All right, stop telling me what to watch. I want to go out and go. Oh, I want to see this movie. I don't want like 100 options of like what, you know what I mean? It's just too much. Our brains are not ready for streaming services. It's just too much. Exactly. Good. At least somebody understands. All right. Love 15. Sabalenka. And there's a backhand return. The backhand of Zheng. Sabalenka forehand slice. Drop shot winner. Ooh, okay.
This is going to be on Tennis TV.
Love 30. I love 30. As that goes in the net from Sabalenka, 15-30. We keep Amazon, Netflix, that's it. We never have nothing to watch. Yeah, I have Amazon Prime, but because I bought a Prime, I use Prime for delivery, so. Amazon Prime, I don't watch anything on Amazon Prime except for I watch The Boys, but I don't watch anything on Amazon. I just use it for the Prime postage and delivery and stuff. But yeah, I only got Netflix again because I want to watch the Alcaraz documentary. Zheng hits it down the line for a winner, and it's 30-all. But yeah, I'm just seeing if having less options in what to do in my free time is maybe more productive, Less is more. See if that makes any difference. And as we get a forehand now from Zheng, win up, and it's 40-30. Have you seen Chicago TV series on Prime? Chicago TV series, what's that? All right. As we serve now from Zheng. Into the slice, Sabalenka in the net. 1-1. 1-1. Turn off the Wi-Fi in free time and just... okay, bye. Okay. 1-all. See, I'm being on like a nostalgic kick, but I wish they were video stores still. Like, it'd be so, like, I would love to go down the video store at like 7 p.m. and just walk the aisles, because there's nothing open. Like, the only thing that's open after 5 p.m. these days is McDonald's or like restaurants. There's like nothing, or like a shopping, like a supermarket, or like, like a Walmart, right? That's all that's open. There's nothing like. I'd love it if there was like a thing that was like a video store that was open or something. Just go down there and just walk down the aisles, look for a movie. That shit was fun, and I was too young to appreciate it when it happened. But I remember it. But I was too young to be like, "Oh, this stuff's," because you just don't think it's ever going to go away. And now it's like, no, that's not even a thing anymore. It will come back. It will come back. Somebody will bring it back. I'll bring it back. 30 love. I'm bringing it back. All right. We're changing the channel. We're turning into movies, and I'm going to make it. It's a video store. It's 40 love. 40 love. Chicago PD Fire and Med. Oh yeah, Chicago Fire is a good show. I like that show. I remember watching that show. As that goes out by Sabalenka, 40-15. I mean, record stores have come back, so video stores will come back. There just needs to be enough time before. Like, there just needs to be a little bit more time. Maybe another 5-10 years. 40-15. As the return goes in the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand from Zheng. To the backhand of Sabalenka. Zheng with a forehand into the net. It's 2-1 Sabalenka. When I lived in London, some of the big bookstores were open late with cafes. Yeah. Yeah, there's just nothing like that anymore, you know? I'm old and I'd much rather browse from the comfort of my home. Okay, that's fine. Look, I'm not saying it's for everyone. You want the good old days back? We can't have them, Cam. No, I just want like a video store that I could go to. Is that like? I don't think it's. I don't want to go like back to like dial-up internet or like. I feel like simpler times were like just simplify some stuff. The world is too digital for any comeback. They said the same about records, and records have come back. There'll always be a need. There'll always be a group that want to have the physical stuff. Somebody will bring it back. It's just been too recent. Like, it's only been 5 years since everything all that stuff shut down. Record stores are back. Nobody thought that were going to be a thing when DVDs came or when CDs come out. And then streaming came out. No one thought Spotify, but everyone's like, no, I'm records. People like that stuff. Record collections. I mean, my parents have heaps of records from back in like the 80s, right? Growing up, we were listening to CDs and MP3s. We weren't listening to no records. Records were old and annoying. And they were hard to, we can't skip songs to records. It's annoying. But now they're back, right? Like 30 years later. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. It's going to come back, chap. It's going to come back. You'll see. You'll see. People will get sick of streaming. Streaming services will get annoying. There's a point now from Zheng in the net. It's love 15. You'll see, chat. And you'll be like, this crazy guy on the internet told me this was going to happen. Love 15. I'll tell you what, chat, get some DVDs because if maybe some batteries, because if what happened in Spain happens in your world, you have nothing to watch. So get some DVDs, get some batteries, get a DVD player. You better do it. What are you going to do if the power goes out for 2 days? What are you going to do? As that goes out by Sabalenka, 15-0. I'll tell you what I'll be doing. I'll be movie marathon because I'll have all that stuff. All right, 15-0. Hey, look, if you got books, great. You got books, that's awesome. And a little fault from Zheng, second serve. The second serve to the backhand of Sabalenka. Return goes to the backhand of Zheng. Sabalenka forehand into the slice of Zheng as Sabalenka forehand inside out winner. All right. 15-30. Chance for Sabalenka to get a break point here. Okay, granddad. Excuse me? How dare you? 15-30. As we return now from Sabalenka into the forehand of Zheng. Zheng puts it away 30-0. Police helicopter flying around. Is there a football game tonight? Is that why it's going crazy? And Zheng serves. Down the tee, the backhand Sabalenka. Return goes to backhand Zheng. She hits a drop shot. Sabalenka gets it. Zheng with a volley open court winner. 40-30. 40-30. Football tonight nearby. Okay, that makes sense why there's a helicopter. $40-30. Zheng to level. She says it while the backhand Sabalenka return the front of Zheng. Zheng overhits it though, and it's deuce. We get the deuce. And like I said in the last matches chat, I feel like DVD like cases, like the artwork on the case, like that shit we don't see that anymore. Only on the posters at the movies, but like how long are the movies going to last for? Imagine movie theaters disappear. I mean, then we never leave our house. All right, deuce. But yeah, the artwork on the DVDs like is a whole thing. I love it. As somebody who likes design, I'm excited to just have a DVD shelf full of artwork on my wall. Be like a physical sculpture of movies. Advantage Sabalenka. Advantage Sabalenka to take the break. Screen 5 is the best DVD cover. All right, I'll look it up. All right, advantage Sabalenka. Serving the front of Sabalenka. Return goes into the front of Zheng. Sabalenka backhand. Into the backhand of Zheng is Sabalenka with a forehand cross. Zheng gets on the stretch. Sabalenka forehand again. Goes long. We're back to deuce. Back to deuce. Serve again for Zheng. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve for Zheng, but the helicopter's flying over and annoying everybody. Second serve. And there's a return from Sabalenka, the backhand of Zheng. Sabalenka again to the backhand of Zheng, into the backhand of Sabalenka. Zheng with the backhand on the stretch. And Sabalenka forehand down the line again, the backhand of Zheng. Sabalenka again to the backhand of Zheng, into the front of Sabalenka. Zheng down the line in the net. And it's advantage Sabalenka. Like, I'm so... Like, chat, I love Christmas. I don't know if you know that. I love Christmas, right? I'm thinking to put my Christmas tree up all year round as a statue in the corner of my room. I love Christmas. I can't wait to have my DVD collection just showing Christmas movies. So then when I look over at my shelf, it just has Christmas. And then I'll just watch one. Like, I'm excited. And then Halloween, I'll be doing a whole theme. I'm going to theme this. This is going to be a whole thing, chat. I'm going to theme my DVD shelf. It's going to be Halloween. It's going to be Christmas. I'm going to sort it out to be like movies I haven't seen, so they're on one shelf. And the movies I've seen and classics on the other. As that goes in the net from Sabalenka and his deuce. Like, I'm going to put like... I'm going to have a separate like shelf where it shows just like movies I haven't seen. So when I buy new movies from the thrift store that I haven't seen, I'll put them on that shelf to remind myself, hey, watch these things if you haven't seen these before. And then I'll watch them. And then if I want to watch the ones that I've already seen, I'll just watch the ones on the other shelf. Like, if I want to just watch the Avengers, I can find that. But then if I want to watch like something I haven't, like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do. I'm excited. It's coming, a whole thing, chat. Backhand rally. As Sabalenka hits it out. Nice backhand from Zheng. Yeah, like a physical watch list. Exactly. A physical watch list. Because I do not go to my watch list and see what is in there. I never do that. I put it in the watch list and I forget about it. I totally forget about it. but a physical watch list that I walk past every day that tells me you have to watch these movies. All right, anyways, backhand return into the forehand of Zheng. To the backhand of Sabalenka. Zheng again with a forehand. Into the forehand of Sabalenka is Zheng with a forehand again to the forehand of Sabalenka, who hits a slice. Drop shot winner, back to deuce. Hey, Linda, thank you for the 37 months. I love that for you, Cam, but gonna have to shout out the fellow Scrooges on here. Christmas is best spent on tropical island away from your family. Well, we can agree to disagree. You need a Hall of Fame section as well. Yeah, like it's going to be a whole thing. I'm going to have like classics, and then yeah. I mean, at the moment, I'm only going to have like one shelf. I'm going to build one shelf. All my DVDs from thrift stores are on one shelf, reminding me to watch them. Yeah, but I'm not going to like buy new DVD. I'm not going to keep buying DVDs that I haven't seen because then I'll just get a pile of DVDs I've never seen. As that goes in the net from Sabalenka on the return. And it's advantage Zheng. Do you do IMBD movie reviews? No, I do not. But like, see, that's another thing I was thinking the other day too. Like, I don't want to be told what movies are good or bad. I just want to go see movies and see what's up. Like when somebody says the new Captain America 4 movie is terrible, it doesn't make me want to go see it. Whereas if I don't know anything about it and I just go pick it up and I'll watch it and I'll make my own mind up. And I feel like so many things are like, this is bad, this is good. This is bad, this is like, it's never like, you know what I mean? Like, Sabalenka gets out, it's too old. Whereas like movies, I go to the thrift store, no one's telling me if it's bad or good. I'm just going to pick it up and go, oh, I haven't seen this. And then I'm going to watch it and make my own mind up. So yeah, I'm not going on IMDb to like find reviews because I'm just going to pick movies on my own and figure it out. Like I don't want to know. Like I'm going to pick up a movie that has like someone in it that I didn't realize they were in it, and I was like, oh, I'll just watch this, and it could be shit, but that's fine because I'll still watch it. But then I'll be like, that was terrible, and I'll donate it back. I love 15 because I'm not going to go and get a bad movie on purpose. If I know it's bad, I'll probably avoid it, and that's not the point. Because movies that some people think are bad, they might be good. You might like them. That's exactly what I do. Yeah. I love 15. As that goes to the net from Sabalenka. Love 30. Love 30. Sabalenka serves again. I put all of the Wes Anderson on display. The covers are also good. Yeah, I mean that's just awesome in itself, right? Is it a 4 now from Zheng? Down the line of the backhand of Sabalenka. Zheng backhand. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Sliced. Zheng with a forehand. Again to the backhand of Sabalenka. And Zheng with a drop shot. Sabalenka can't get it. Love 40. Zheng about to break. Love 40. Watch Kingdom of Heaven if you can find it on DVD. Okay? All right. Love 40. Sabalenka did get there, by the way, but she just couldn't quite get enough string on it. And it's 25 minutes. Love 40. Zheng a chance to get this break. All right, love 40. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Zheng. 4 now from Sabalenka in the nets. Zheng breaks. 3-2. I love watching movies about parallel universes like Coherence. Okay. All right, 3-2. Zheng with the break. All right. 3-2. also plants in your brain at that point, like a spoiler. Yeah, if like you go in knowing that a movie's going to be bad, or like people have told you it's bad, then when you get there, it's you're already like expecting it to be crappy, and then you're not gonna give it a chance, even, you know. All right, Zheng with a break, 3-2. 3-2. But yeah. Yeah, my new hobby is collecting DVDs. You gotta have hobbies, right? All right. Zheng with a break, 3-2. She did win an Olympic gold medal on clay and beat the Queen of Clay, just saying. All right. 3-2 Zheng. Can she keep the break, though? We're only just getting started. All right. Zheng with the serve. And people are running around. All right, serving to the forehand of Sabalenka. Return goes to the forehand of Zheng. Sabalenka backhand. Into the forehand of Zheng. Again, the backhand of Sabalenka. Zheng. Forehand cross court. Sabalenka in the net. 15 love. 15 love. $15 love. All right, 15 love as Zheng serves again. As the return goes to the forehand of Zheng, sliced out, and it's 15-all. $15-all. Zheng serves again. Into the back end of Sabalenka. Forehand from Zheng to the forehand of Sabalenka. Sabalenka in the net. And it's 30-15. $30-15. Serve again. She says a fault. Zheng, second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand from Zheng on the stretch. Sabalenka volleys it away. 30-all. $30-all. Serve again. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Return the forehand of Zheng. And Sabalenka wins the point. Zheng overhit it. 30-40. Breakback point for Sabalenka. 30-40. Sorry, 40-30. Did it hit the line? I thought Sabalenka had an air swing. She did, but it apparently hit the line. 40-30. I think. And Sabalenka returns it long, and it's 4-2. I think. No. Yes? No. It's deuce. The scoreboard's all broken. Okay. It is deuce. Wait. Everything's broken. It's deuce. Yeah, I thought... Okay, so Sabalenka did... Okay, so the scoreboard is wrong. So Sabalenka did... It was out by Zheng before. Anyways, deuce. We're going to 4 now from Zheng. Like goes back and slice Sabalenka. Sabalenka in the net. Advantage Zheng. WTA messing me up. Advantage Zheng. All right, Zheng serves. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Return goes into the forehand of Zheng. And Sabalenka in the net. Zheng gets to 4-2. 4-2 Zheng. All right. Okay. All right, Sabalenka, 15 love. Love. Sabalenka serves a fault, second serve. As Sabalenka wins a point, 30 love. As Sabalenka hits in the net, 30-15. 30-15. As the return goes to Sabalenka. Sabalenka overhits at 30-all. Sabalenka's getting a little frustrated and how she's playing. All right. 30-all. Serve out wide as a fault. Second serve. Serve into the forehand of Zheng. Return goes to the forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng hits it long. And it's advantage 40-30 Sabalenka. (40-30). As Sabalenka serves. Probably another fault. Second serve. So serving now the backhand of Zheng. Backhand of Sabalenka to the forehand of Zheng. And Sabalenka down the line of the backhand of Zheng. Again, the backhand of Sabalenka. As we're backhand again to the backhand of Sabalenka, who hits it in the net. And we get the deuce. As we serve again. Into the form of Zheng. Zheng on the net. Advantage Sabalenka. Advantage Sabalenka. As we serve at the backhand of Zheng. Backhand of Sabalenka is a winner. All right, Sabalenka holds on. 4-3. Zheng with a break. Sabalenka is still in this. All right. What the hell's going on in the chat? This match is a complete scam. Are you kidding me? Sabalenka is getting destroyed and embarrassed like this. Well, she's losing because it's a slow clay court, which Zheng is very good at. So it's not that big of a surprise, really. Diminov's coach is so intense. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Sabalenka needs to try and break back here. Zheng with the break 4-3. And Zheng serves. A fault. Second serve. And Sabalenka makes another error. 15-love. As it is serving at the back of the Sabalenka. Return is a fault. Second serve. As Zheng hits a backhand deadline winner. Whew. All right. 15-love. And Zheng with the forehand down the lines. Another winner. Jeez, Zheng is on fire. 40-love. 40-love. As a return goes in. And a smash from Zheng is a winner. And it's 5-3 Zheng. Zheng's only won one set against Sabalenka in the past. Just remember that. All right. Sabalenka hits a winner, 15 love. Zheng hits another winner, and it's 15-0. Man, Zheng is on fire. That forehand is crazy. As that goes in and out in the return. Good serve. Sabalenka 30-15. 30-15. As we serve now the backhand of Zheng. Zheng in the net. 40-15. Zheng hits it out and Sabalenka holds. All right. Sabalenka's going to have to serve to stay in this set. So serve to win the set. My bad. All right. How are we doing, chat? Cam, who's more popular in Australia? Oscar Piastri or Ash Barty? Probably Piastri. Right now. Obviously, Barty's real popular, but she's retired, so Piastri. Because he is doing stuff. Barty, though, would be like more popular if you, like, you know, I guess more popular because of achievements, but Piastri recently more definitely more if you, I mean, people would probably be able to talk Piastri more than Barty at the moment. Yeah, Barty did win the Australian Open though, so maybe actually no, maybe Barty might be more famous. More people would know who Barty is, probably. I'll change it. Barty. I think Barty's more popular. Because Piastri's just getting started. So maybe people haven't gotten on to what he's up to yet. Whereas Barty's done a lot of things, so people know who Ash Barty is. I know who Ash Barty is, don't know the other one. Fair enough. There you go. There's your answer. Okay. Here we go. It's going to be Zheng serving to the set. Remember, she's only ever won one set against Sabalenka in 6 meetings. As we just serve from Zheng. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand from Zheng. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. And Zheng with the backhand again to the backhand of Sabalenka. Zheng with the forehand of the stretch. Goes long. Love 15. All right, love 15. Love 15 as we just serve again. As return, nope. It's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Is that a kick? What was that? What the hell was that? What was that serve? 15-all. It bounced and went over Sabalenka's head. Sabalenka's like, you got me. I don't know what that was. It was a kick. It was that was a kick serve that hit the line and then rockets over Sabalenka's head. She couldn't even reach it as a. She's giving the thumbs up. Sabalenka's like, you got me. That was one of the craziest serves ever. What the hell was that? What was that? And then Zheng hits an ace down the tee. I mean, that just hurts. 30-15. That was crazy. It had to have hit the line and just went straight up in the air and over Sabalenka's head. And then she aces down the tee that was just a slider. It just hit the line and just... Jeez, those serves were crazy. What the hell? That's crazy. That is one of the wildest serves you ever see. That was a crazy serve. Second serve. Is a double fault now. Okay, 2 aces, double fault. 30-all. That was insane. 30-all. As we just serve out wide, is a fault by Zheng. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Return the backhand of Zheng. And Sabalenka backhand to the forehand of Zheng. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng. Cross court again. Sabalenka on the stretch. Goes down the line in the net. We've got a set point for Zheng. 40-30. Zheng to take the first set. 40-30. And Zheng serves. A fault. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Sabalenka. Return goes into the forehand of Zheng. Sabalenka. Slice forehand. Drop shot winner.
Unbelievable.
Deuce. By the way, this has almost been an hour for a first set 6-4. Is interesting. All right, deuce. Zheng serves again. Down the tee, the backhand of Sabalenka. Return goes to the forehand of Zheng. Sabalenka forehand on the stretch. Goes into the forehand of Zheng. And Sabalenka hits a forehand again to the forehand of Zheng. Just hitting moonballs at the moment. As Sabalenka on the attack. Hits it long. And Zheng gets another set point. Advantage. Advantage to Zheng. All right, Zheng with a serve. She says a fault. Second serve. Second serve. The backhand of Sabalenka. Return the forehand of Zheng. Sabalenka backhand. Into the backhand of Zheng on the stretch. Sabalenka with a forehand down the line in the net. There's the first set to Zheng. Okay. Sabalenka's in trouble. Zheng, first set. 6-4. 6-4 Zheng. Okay, in 51 minutes. Remember, the winner of this plays Gauff in the semis tomorrow night. All right. First set, by the way, 8 winners, 14 errors from Sabalenka and 10 winners, 10 errors from Zheng. Zheng, 1 break point, converted it. 0 break points converted out of 3 for Sabalenka. Only 6 points between them in that first set, so it's very close. But Zheng grabbed the break, held onto it, and now is up a set against Sabalenka. This is the Zheng who broke Swiatek's spirits. Iga is no longer Iga after Zheng broke her. Yeah, maybe. I kind of want Sabalenka to lose just to get a loss under her belt before RG. Okay. Who wins this match? I still think Sabalenka's going to win in 3, but I'm not super surprised Zheng won the set. Like I did say at the start of the match, they've never played on a slow clay. They've never played on clay. And Zheng loves playing on clay. Sabalenka's worst surface is clay. So it's not a surprise, really, that Zheng... But and again, she won the set, but it was only by like this much, right? Like it's not like Zheng dominated that set at all. She played better than Sabalenka, but it was only the 1 break point that Zheng converted, and Sabalenka couldn't get it back. So it wasn't a beatdown. It was just a close win for Zheng. And Sabalenka's going to get better. We know Sabalenka's going to get better. Zheng's game works well on slow clay. Exactly. And Sabalenka's weapons are not as crazy. If this was in Madrid, probably be a different story. But because it's in Rome at night, it's slow as hell. It's as slow as snails, right? What's the threshold to make Hall of Fame in tennis? Grand Slam champion. You have to have a Grand Slam. And probably like top 5 in the world. And a final of another slam, possibly. You have to have a Grand Slam, though. Minimum. You don't have a Grand Slam, you don't even get considered. Sabalenka's worst surface is grass, not clay. I mean, maybe. But she hasn't played as much on grass, so it's hard to... There's not enough data. Like, there's not enough data to say that she's bad on grass. She has no grass titles? Yeah, okay, but she's probably played like, 10 times on grass? Like 10 tournaments? The only way we'll know is if by winning percentage. Because winning percentage will, again, she hasn't played that much on grass. I want to say she's played like 12 tournaments in her life on grass. So it's silly to say like grass is everybody's worst surface because you never play on it. Like nobody plays on grass. There's not many chances. So Sabalenka has played... She's 34 wins, 19 losses. So she's got a 64% winning record on grass. And on clay is 92 and 46. Yeah, I mean, she's okay. So 64% winning record on grass, 66 on clay. They're dead even. Like she's got titles on clay, obviously, but yeah, it's not a big enough sample size on grass to say that she's bad. Plus, she's only played 2 of the last 5 Wimbledons, and one of those was last year. One of those was Raducanu one. So 2 of the most random Wimbledons she wasn't a part of. So yeah. Sabalenka is not bad on grass. Her game on grass, like, come on. You don't think that her game on grass her game would work so much better on grass than clay? Come on now. Let's just use a little common sense. By the way, Kudermetova is her kryptonite on grass, apparently. Apparently, kryptonite on grass is her. She's lost a few times to her. Anyways, love 15. Zheng with a return to the forehand of Sabalenka. Into the backhand of Zheng as Sabalenka backhand on the stretch. Zheng in the backhand in the net. 15-all. 15-all. Who game's more suitable to grass, actually? Exactly. She will win Wimbledon this year. If Sabalenka is healthy, she'll win Wimbledon. She should have won Wimbledon in 2023. And she probably would have been the champion last year, possibly the finalist at least, if she had played. But injury said no. As with a forehand from Sabalenka into the forehand of Zheng. Zheng hits a winner. And it's 15-30. Zheng is not going down again. Yeah, Keys obviously is great on grass too. She is definitely scary. But Sabalenka is also scary. If Sabalenka can win the Australian Open, she can win the Wimbledon. All right, Sabalenka serves. Into the backhand of Zheng. Return goes forward to Sabalenka. Zheng wins a point though. Sabalenka wins a point. Sorry, hit the line. 30-all. 30-all. 30-all as Sabalenka serves. As we have 4-0 down the line of the backhand of Zheng. 4-0 from Sabalenka. Is another error. 30-40. Zheng to take the break early in the second. All right, 30-40. Serve. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Zheng. Return goes back into Sabalenka, but she hits it out. Zheng has a set and a break. I'll tell you what, Zheng looks nervous. She's thinking, oh my God, I could beat her. Finally beat her. I'm finally going to win. Zheng doesn't look like intense or excited. She looks nervous. She's just like, what's going on? What the hell is going on? What's happening? Okay. Zheng with a set and a break. But there's still a long way to go. Zheng looks focused. What do you mean? Did you see her facial expression when she broke? She didn't shout. She didn't scream. She didn't throw fists. She just stared into like, oh my God, what is going on? Like she didn't look the least bit intense. What are you talking about? I think she just realized that she's up a set and a break against her worst opponent. She's like, oh no, don't stuff this up. All right, Zheng serves. A fault, second serve. Second serve. Sabalenka could break straight away, and that changes everything. As we serve now, the forehand Sabalenka return is wide. Guys, Sabalenka giving away all the 3 points. 15 love. 15 love. Zheng serves again. $15 love as we serve. Is an ace out wide from Zheng. No, wait, it was a let. It was a let. What a late call. All right, 15 love, getting another serve. $15 love. As we get a fault. Now, second serve. All right, 15 love is going to forehand now into the forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng with a backhand. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Sabalenka in the net. 30 love. 30 love. $30 love. Serve again. 30 love as we serve again from Zheng. And it's a fault. Second serve. Serve. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Goes long on the return. 40 love. $40 love. As Zheng, big serve again. 2 love. Zheng in the third. Sorry, in the second. Sorry, we're not in the third yet. I mean, we're not going to, maybe we will, I don't know. All right. As we return now to the front of Zheng, and Sabalenka hit the line, and Zheng had an air swing. 15 love. $15 love. As we get a forehand now from Sabalenka, that's a drop shot, and it's a winner. 30 love. 30 love. As Sabalenka serves a fault, second serve. Second serve in the front of Zheng. Sabalenka gets another free point. 40 love. $40 love. Sabalenka serves again. Return goes in line. The slice of Sabalenka. And Sabalenka hits it out 40-15. $40-15. As that goes in the net from Sabalenka. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Zheng. Sabalenka forehand to the forehand of Zheng. Zheng hits it wide, and it's 2-1. Zheng with a set and a break, but Sabalenka on the board. All right. Sabalenka is in a fight. And she hasn't been in this position against Zheng before. This is new. She's not used to being down a set and a break. All right. All right. Sabalenka's comeback starts now, maybe. Possibly. It's going to have to start soon. All right. All right, Zheng with the set and the break. Sabalenka's not looking good on serve today. Yeah, she's struggling. All right. All right. All right, 2-1. Zheng with the serve. Yeah, the back end of Sabalenka. Good return for Sabalenka. Love 15. Love 15. Serve again. Into the forward of Sabalenka. Return goes in the net this time, and it's 15-all. $15-all. There's a bit of fault from Zheng. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. All right. 15-30. Chance for Sabalenka to break back. As we get a return, Sabalenka hits. No, doesn't even get a racket to it. Great serve. 30-all. Serve again. There's a fault from Zheng. Second serve. Second serve. There's a return from Sabalenka at the back end of Zheng. Down the line is a winner from Zheng. 40-30. Zheng, it's a massive serve out wide. It's 3-1. 3-1 to Zheng. All right. Here we go. $15 love. And Sabalenka with the forehand down the line at the back end of Zheng. Sabalenka backhand slice. Goes wide. 15-all. Sabalenka serves. The return goes in the forehand. Sabalenka drop shot in the net, though. 15-30. Zheng's about to get this double break. 15-30. Sabalenka serves again. As the backhand goes down the line and wide by Sabalenka, 15-40. Zheng to get the double break. All right. As the return goes out by Zheng, one saved. 30-40. Still break point for a double break. As the return goes into the forehand of Sabalenka, backing up from Zheng. Is out. We get to deuce. Sabalenka survives. For now. Deuce. Sabalenka serves again. Into the forehand of Zheng. Return goes back into Sabalenka. That's a great shot. Advantage Sabalenka. Advantage Sabalenka. Serve again. Into the forehand of Zheng. Return goes out and Sabalenka holds. Sabalenka holds. Okay. All right. Okay. How we doing, chat? What's going on? What is going on? That was clutch, not gonna lie. Yeah, that was clutch. That was very clutch. Okay. Zheng for the win. Okay. We do have Zverev versus Musetti straight after this, by the way. If anybody was wondering. All right. Ooh. That was the chair. All right, here we go. Zheng to serve. 3-2. Zheng gets a 15 love. Good serving. As Zheng serves again. As a return goes into the slice of Zheng. And Sabalenka puts up a lob, but it's in the net. Nice pick up by Zheng. 30 love. 30 love. $30 love as we to serve again. And the return goes out. 40 love. $40 love. As the return goes, nope, nowhere, because it was a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Zheng, oh, sorry, it was a let. Zheng serves again. Into the backhand of Sabalenka. Return the backhand of Zheng. Sabalenka forehand on the stretch. Zheng. Forehand again to the forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng with the forehand of the stretch goes long, and it's 40-15. 40-15. $40-15. As with a backhand slice from Zheng at the drop shot. Sabalenka can't get it. 4-2 Zheng. Man, she is on fire. 4-2. Okay. 4-2. Back to Sabalenka. As she serves. A fault. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Zheng. Forehand from Sabalenka. Into the forehand of Zheng. A Sabalenka backhand to the backhand of Zheng. Zheng in the net. 15 love. $15 love. There's a serve. There's a fault. Sabalenka second serve. There's a backhand return from Zheng. Goes into the forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng thought it was out, and that one definitely is out. 30 love. Second shot was definitely gone. 30 love. Serve again. $30 love. Sabalenka serves again. Into the forehand of Zheng. Return goes down the line for a winner. 30-15. 35th. In Miami, Sabalenka broke Zheng 7 times. I guess it's more difficult to break on clay. Yes, correct. 30-15. Sabalenka serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Zheng. Backhand from Sabalenka. In the net. 30-all. 30-all. Sabalenka in big trouble. 30-all. And she serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand from Zheng down the line at the backhand of Sabalenka. Sabalenka in the net. All right, 30-40. Break points for Zheng to get the double break and serve for this match. 4-2 would be crazy. All right, 30-40. Sabalenka serves. Serve out wide as a fault. Second serve. Serve to the backhand of Zheng. Return is out. Deuce. We get to deuce. You're looking very serious or maybe tired. Are you going to comment on Zverev and Musetti? Well, this is a very serious match, so I'm locked in. All right, deuce. Is it a backhand return now to the forehand of Sabalenka? Backhand on the stretch from Zheng. Into the slice of Sabalenka, but she hits in the net. Advantage Zheng to get the double break and serve for the match. 1 hour and 24 minutes played, by the way. As the return goes into the forehand of Sabalenka, Zheng backhand to the forehand of Sabalenka. As Zheng hits a forehand on the line, Sabalenka backhand again to the forehand of Zheng. Into the forehand of Sabalenka, Zheng forehand on the stretch. As Sabalenka goes in the middle, Zheng forehand again to the forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng on the stretch with a forehand in the net. Sabalenka hangs on. We get back to deuce. Back to deuce. Sabalenka serves again. Serve to the forehand of Zheng is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Zheng. Return the forehand of Sabalenka. And Sabalenka gets it out. Advantage Zheng. Advantage Zheng to take a 5-2 lead. And serve for the match. Sabalenka serves. Into the backhand of Zheng. Return is in. To the forehand of Sabalenka. Zheng on the stretch with a slice. To the backhand of Sabalenka. She puts it away. And we get back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, we're back to deuce. As Sabalenka hits in that again, and it's advantage Zheng again. To take this double break. Serve into the forehand of Zheng. Return goes to the forehand of Sabalenka, who puts it away. And we get back to deuce. We get back to deuce. All right. Serve again from Sabalenka. Here's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Zheng. Return goes wide and Sabalenka gets to advantage. Advantage Sabalenka to stay in this match. Advantage Sabalenka. As she serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Zheng. Return goes long and Sabalenka holds. It's not over yet. 4-3. Zheng with a set and a break. Sabalenka hangs on. Okay. I've said in the past, I'll say it again. I expect to see Zheng at number 1 in the world at the WTA sooner than later, okay? She's got to take this point. This is a proper quarterfinal. This is, yeah. I told you, chat, today is serious. Serious day. We've had 3. We're going to have 4 after this match as well. 4 quarterfinals between top 10 players. These are all French Open previews. I said that at the start of the day. They're all French Open previews. We might see them play again next week or in 3 weeks. This is serious. We're like the first week of this tournament, nobody gives a shit about this tournament, right? At the start of the week. Nobody cares. Who cares about Swiatek losing to Collins? That's not the real shit. This is real. An upset, like, oh, whatever. This is real. Today is real. You got to pay attention to it. If you're not paying attention today, you're going to miss out on what's going to happen in a couple weeks. You're going to be like, oh, but how does Zheng beat Sabalenka in Roland Garros? What, you weren't watching Rome? You got to be paying attention, chap. Take notes. Be taking notes today, right? That's why it's serious today. That's why we're locked in today. Serious, chap. Yesterday, the day before, blah, 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 whatever. Today, all of this matters. Every match today matters. It's all serious. All right? So we got to lock the hell in. Take notes. This could be the French Open final in 3 weeks, right? All right, 4-3. Zheng, can she keep her nerve? As Sabalenka puts a ball long, and it's love 15. Sorry, 15 love. I'm locked in. 15 love. Zheng serves again. As a return goes in from Sabalenka to the back of the Zheng. Zheng overhits it. 15 all. 15 all. Serve again. As a return goes in the forehand of Zheng. Backhand on the stretch. Into the backhand of Zheng. Drop shots in the net, though, from Zheng. 15-30. 15-30. Musetti's Zverev's going to be a movie? Yeah, it's going to be Harry Potter. The entire 7 seasons or 7 movies in one. It's going to be slow. It's going to take a long time. You've got to pay attention. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm trying to watch that in one sitting. Backhand rally as Zheng with the backhand again goes wide. It's 15-40. Sabalenka breakback points to keep this match alive. $15-40. First break points of this second set, by the way. 15-40. Yeah, the director's cut. Exactly. There's a backhand return from Sabalenka into the forehand of Zheng. Sabalenka, forehand. Again to the forehand of Zheng. As Sabalenka forehand again to the Zheng forehand. As Sabalenka backhand slice on the stretch. Zheng, backhand. Down the line is a winner. That's one. 30-40. 30-40. 30-40. Still a break point for Sabalenka. Hasn't broken Zheng today. Serve. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Return goes out. Deuce. We get to deuce. Serve again. Unbreakable Zheng today. Serve is let. Serve again. Serve out wide. The forehand of Sabalenka. Return goes out. Zheng. Advantage. Advantage Zheng to take the 5-3 lead and keep that break. All right. Advantage Zheng. As the backhand return from Sabalenka goes in the forehand of Zheng. Sabalenka forehand on the stretch. Zheng down the line. As Sabalenka backhand goes into the forehand of Zheng. To the backhand of Sabalenka. Zheng forehand. Goes to the forehand of Sabalenka again. The forehand of Zheng. As Sabalenka forehand in the net. 5-3. Zheng hangs on. 5-3. All right, Sabalenka serving to stay in the match. 5-3. Sabalenka into the forehand of Zheng. Goes to the back into Sabalenka. Zheng, forehand. Into the forehand of Sabalenka. Hits a drop shot wide. Love 15. That was just a bad idea. Love 15. Sabalenka serves again. Serving to the forehand of Zheng. Return goes back into Sabalenka. Off the tape. Into the backhand of Zheng, who hits it for a winner. Love 30. Love 30. Beautiful backhand winner by Zheng. Love 30. Served and it's the backhand of Zheng. Return goes into the forehand of Sabalenka, who shanks it long. And it's love 40. Zheng's got 3 match points to knock Sabalenka out and play a semi-final against Coco Gauff. And that'll be tomorrow night. Love 40. Sabalenka serves. Into the forehand of Zheng. Return goes out. 15-40. Ugh. It goes out. 15-40. Still match point as Sabalenka serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double faults! Chat. Just when we thought we knew anything about clay court French Open warm-up, just when we thought oh yeah, Swiatek's not playing great, Sabalenka's going to win the French now. Zheng, who has never beaten Sabalenka, says, hang on a second, maybe I can win the French. I've beaten Sabalenka and Swiatek on clay. I have a gold freaking medal on clay. Maybe it's her chance. Maybe she could do it. Or maybe it's Coco Gauff. I don't know, chat. This is getting weird. The French Open's chaos. I don't know who's going to win the damn thing. Wow. What a statement by Zheng. But can she back it up against Gauff tomorrow night? That is the question. Because she's going to have to play Gauff tomorrow. And she's got a massive smile on her face, Zheng, for beating Sabalenka for the first time ever. But can she keep going? Or is it going to be... Is this her final? That's the question, right? Is this her final? And is Gauff going to just walk into the through the semis, But wow. Great from Zheng. Gosh, she hasn't done much this year, Zheng, so it's great to see her. Great to see her put her hand up. I wouldn't mind a Zheng Paolini final, to be honest. I wouldn't mind it. Darren.
Queen, crown, queen, crown, queen, crown.
That's it. The Queen has won. All right, chat. Wow. Unexpected upset. We love that. We love that. Just when we think we know anything about anything, something like that happens. Craziness. Madness. Madness. All right. Craziness. Can Zheng beat Coco? I don't know. Because I feel like Zheng's celebrating like she just won a trophy. You know when you get that vibe? When someone just kind of beating Sabalenka is a huge achievement. For the first time ever, she's beaten Sabalenka. But she's still got to play tomorrow. And she still has to play 2 more matches. She hasn't, I don't know. I don't think she can beat Gauff even if she didn't beat Sabalenka today, if she beat someone else. I still think Gauff maybe would win, but I don't know. Can Zheng do it again in 24 hours? Because I think she's just she looks so, and it looks so she should be. She's so happy that she beat Sabalenka, but I'm a little worried because she's still got to play another match. If she had tomorrow off, I might be okay, but she's got to play tomorrow. 24 hours, she's got to do it again. This time against the world number 2 as of next week, right? Anyways, we're gonna watch Zverev versus Musetti. I'm already chat. I don't want to watch this match. I don't want to, but I have to. But I don't want to. I just want the record to show I do not want to watch this match because it's going to be slow. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a drag. But we're going to watch it because it's a quarterfinal of a men's quarterfinal. It's a top 10 clash. We have to watch it. But for the record, I don't want to watch it. I'm not excited for it. And I'm especially at 5 a.m. This is going to be interesting. So just make sure you're ready. But be ready. Jump over there, talk amongst yourselves. We'll be back. By the way, in that match, 15 winners, 27 errors from Sabalenka, 19 winners, 20 errors from Zheng. But Zheng, 3 out of 10 break points converted. Sabalenka couldn't break. Unbreakable was Zheng. She wins 6-4, 6-3. She takes out Sabalenka. She's into the semis. She'll play Gauff tomorrow. Oh man, Mercedes Zverev next.